Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Calm Before the Storm podcast. I'm Kimberly.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Kim.
And if you missed any of our episodes, you can go ahead and catch us on YouTube at Calm Before the Storm podcast. Hello, ladies, and how are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing swell.
Good, good. Can't complain. Keeping cool in this wonderful weather. How about
Mhm.
you all?
Loving
Um,
the heat.
yeah, I love it. I hate it.
Yeah, we had that conversation last time, but we thought maybe you kind of like it a little, but guess
No,
not.
It didn't change.
no,
It didn't get better.
no. And
Oh
what's crazy is when
no.
it gets cold, you be like, "Oh my God, it's so cold."
Yep.
Like, no. I
And
like.
Okay.
she didn't take us up on the beach offer, people.
I did
I
not
know.
go. I did not go.
It was not happening.
No. I like fall. I'm a fall girl, so
It's my favorite season too. I
mm,
agree. I
yeah.
love it.
I'm like, I'm so with fall. I'm all right. You know why?
Okay.
And not that I don't like the season. I think it makes me realize that winter's literally around the corner, and that's what I don't like.
Ah.
Yeah, so I like the weather. I like the changing of the clothes, like sweater weather.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Big fan of that.
Hmm.
But the idea, then it's like, oh my God, Christmas, New Year's, all this is coming. I don't even want to think about all that. So that's
But in the
what I don't
summertime,
like.
I feel like you gotta pick outfits more. You gotta pay more attention to your outfits rather than the fall winter, you just put on some sweatpants and
I agree,
call it a day.
girl. I'm with you. I get in
Well,
trouble for living in sweatpants in the
I
fall.
wear it every day in the fall. I
Me
don't care.
too.
I don't
same.
care.
And hoodies. But
Yeah.
I
Hoodies.
like the less layers. You could also
Yeah.
same way throw on a little quick dress. Or, I do understand what you're saying because some of you're more aware of your body and how
Like
things
Hmm.
people are
fit.
looking at you more. In
And
the fall, they're like, okay, she just got on some sweatpants.
and
Sweatpants.
and
Right.
this summer, I feel like, you know what? Look at me. Yep, I got a couple of chichos. My man likes them. You should too.
True indeed. Who
Like, it's all
cares?
right. I don't even care anymore.
I
I've
saw
been
this
trying to be
meme.
skinny for 17 years. This
Right.
is what I got. Okay.
That's what the meme was about. It was like you if you only focused on what you really wanted to do and realized no one was really paying attention,
No-
you would have definitely always done it how you wanted. And
Yes,
I'm like, you are so right.
it's so
Mm-hmm.
true. You know what makes me feel good when I go to the beach? Everybody outside in their bra and panties, living their best
Always.
life. Okay,
Best
why
life.
can't I?
So Kim did not come with us to the beach. She doesn't like the summer, as we all know, but you know, we established that last time conversation. Anyway, so ladies, I know we start our little episode with some highs and the lows to kick off our conversation. So, Steph, what you got for us? What's a high? What's a low for the week?
My high was being on the beach, living my best life. If you
Okay.
know me, you know that that is my most happiest place of all places.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it gets a little crazy because where we go is it's a little hood, but we love it. I love every moment of it. It's
Yeah.
like nostalgic for me, taking it back to where I came from.
Right.
Um,
Tourist stomping grounds.
yes, and so that was my high. And my husband went, which he's not the biggest beach person, but he'll go.
Okay.
That was a good thing. I would say my low was having to work every day because I can't go to the beach. When you got to go to work and it's hot outside, that's not fun.
It
Mm-hmm.
isn't. You feel like you're missing out. It's
Yes.
huge FOMO. I get it.
I get that so bad. It's ridiculous. Especially when I work weekends. Whoo,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
that's me. That's when it all crumbles down. I say
be
a
getting
prayer on
heavy.
Friday night, like, Lord, please let it thunderstorm rain all weekend. Please, Lord. I'm not even lying. Like, Lord, please let the sky open
I
up and
don't
I don't
want it
want to
to
miss a
rain when
thing.
I work because it makes work crazy for some odd
I'm
reason. It
sorry.
correlates to crazy in my job. But
Oh, but I do pray.
I be hoping at least be cloudy where it's too chilly. Don't want to be outside.
Nobody wants to come out. Yep.
Yes. And
What
your
about
highs
you,
and
Kim?
lows?
My high, I woke up this morning. God woke me up to see another day.
Amen.
Amen.
My low, I don't really have a low. Like I said, I hate the summer, so that's it.
Her continuous low for the next 6 weeks is I hate
Be
summer.
prepared to hear it, people. You heard it first here.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
gonna make you a shirt that says
I
fuck
hate,
summer.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
my high. I'm preparing for my birthday trip, so I'm super excited. My birthday is coming, so I will be traveling. Super, super excited about that.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And my low is so I'm training to. I've been training myself to start running again. And in my mind, I'm still that 16-year-old girl who used to be able to run and kick ass.
She's a runner, she's
And
a track star.
track star, yeah, no, 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 not at 41. I'm definitely not. And it's a struggle and trying to get back to at least some normalcy and comfortability in running. It's a little bit of a struggle, especially when you haven't done it in so long. So that's my low, that
Hmm.
crazy fight with myself.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, you're doing great. You've been working out.
Yeah.
We
No,
see
I be
you.
Yeah.
seeing your videos. I be like,
Yes.
damn, girl, you
Very
need to. I be
inspirational.
telling myself, you need to get
Thank
on the
you.
goddamn treadmill.
You could join our check-in. That I literally have made a lot of friends like from different places. Like, hey Kim, what are you doing? I'm like just creating a team on just tagging each other on our workouts, and it keeps us, in it. It keeps the challenge going, and it's just having accountability partners. So join in when you're ready, ladies.
We can have a
No,
little calm before the
I
storm.
want to I
Yeah.
want to start, and especially since I'm turning 40 next year, so I want to make sure I'm a little bit more fit before I turn.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Stop
Yes.
laughing at me, Steph. I just want to make sure.
Because she ain't 39 yet. She worried about
Right. She
40.
talking about turning 40. Girl,
No,
turn
because
39 first.
I'm not saying like I won't finish the year like without working out, but I'm just
Right.
like it, it's not a high
Yeah.
priority as in for preparing for 40, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yes,
it makes sense.
I do.
So, but my doctor did say like they have like these 7-minute workout things that it's
Hmm.
like it makes you feel like you did like a
Yes.
whole hour. So
So
I'm gonna
good.
start those. Yeah.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
like circuit training. It's really
Yep.
good. They have a lot on YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
start doing that. But yeah.
Even
Very
a walk
good.
a day, it can be
Yeah.
the smallest amount of movement that
Yep.
does a lot for you. You got to find
100%.
what you actually enjoy. I don't know a lot of people say, "Oh, I hate exercising," but once you actually get into it, you kind of find what gets you going. Like, I
Yeah.
actually don't mind doing this. I actually like
Hmm.
this because the feeling after is great. Like, I can't walk on a treadmill to save my life. Like that's my
Okay.
worst enemy, me and the treadmill. I feel like
Mm.
I'm a hamster on there. So I try to stay away from it.
Okay.
I'm more of like elliptical. I like to do weights and stuff like that. But treadmill, I gotta be
Mm.
struggling if I'm on there.
Okay.
No, I don't mind the treadmill. I put on my music and I just
Same.
be zoned out. I don't mind the
I can't.
treadmill. The
Right.
elliptical, I can't. I'll be like,
See, and then with the elliptical, I start having a race with myself and like, you gotta go faster. And then
That's
if
how
I
you
see
do it on the
somebody next to
treadmill.
me, I'll be like, oh no, you didn't. Hold on. Let me get a little faster. Oh, you want to be longer? I'm not getting off.
Let me get creative. Let me get creative.
Meanwhile, they don't even know I'm in my head thinking about what they're doing.
Seriously. Yeah, it's it's crazy because I use my dad's things like his treadmill, his
Mhm.
bike. He has a whole gym. So I use his stuff on a regular. But I just went to the gym with my partner the other day and I found myself doing that. I was like, let me get on the Stairmaster, and then there's like three other people and I'm like going. I'm like, oh no, she did it. And I'm like, let me do this. And I'm like, wait a minute, now he's getting, oh no, what is going on here? But it's like, they're not even paying you no mind. No mind.
Meanwhile, you're dying. Like,
right,
oh my
Dying
God.
just
you
to
over
keep
here
up.
hurting yourself, and they just like, she
Right.
okay?
Like,
Is
what
she
is going
okay?
on? Is she still breathing?
We can't be the only ones doing this. So I know they thinking it too.
Me too. But I'm like, this is why I don't like coming to the gym because
It's a
it's just so
silent competition
Yeah.
in your
competitive.
head. Like,
Oh,
nobody's paying you no mind.
nobody
Hmm.
even cares
Stop.
what they're doing. Here we
No,
go again with
I'd be
that meme I
racing
said.
myself.
Right. They're not paying
Racing.
you no mind. Stop,
No, but
Hmm.
in
stop
my
thinking
head
they
they are.
are.
And I'd be like, you're not going to be faster than me.
Oh my God. So that's what I was bringing to the table today, ladies. So I've been watching because I'm in the doctor's offices a lot, so I get to watch the TV that they have on. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff about women and mental health. It was a huge topic of conversation this month.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's been a lot of conversations around it, different channels I'm watching. So the biggest thing was, I think it was Channel 7, if I'm not mistaken. Please, I'm sorry if I'm quoting it and it's wrong. But anyway, the woman was pretty much saying, like, during this time of struggles with mental health, they're seeing it a lot in single moms or just, moms who are taking on the load, even if they have a husband, but the husband is so immersed in work. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's got a high, position in a job and he has to focus on his job.
Mm-hmm.
Even having a partner, it's still is equivalent to them being a single parent
Mm-hmm.
because they're home taking care of the
Right.
household alone.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest thing was women supporting women. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember mentioning on our first episode back from hiatus that I would love it if we could kind of jump into or finding some way to sit on like a panel to have these conversations. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to bring it up in this conversation. So just mental health, ladies' time, struggling with all life stresses and how to handle it, pretty much working together.
Mm-hmm.
And then just talk about just mental health in general. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
know it's a big thing, not just for us, for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So that was what I wanted to like my conversation. Just, and that's why I do, honestly, that's why I started that tagging in people for my workouts because
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of friends who are like, I have no motivation, or I'm just feeling like I lost myself. And it's like, oh, Kim, I see you get on there every day. And it's like, if you could do it, I can do it. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, that was one of the things from me watching all of these, television things and mental health or whatever. Is there anything you guys like bring to the table? Anything you've seen? Just any ideas to throw out there? Because it seems that mental health in women, not to say men don't suffer, but they focused highly on women this month. A lot of women are suffering silently with this issue, whether it be single parents, married parents, or just women with their mental health in general.
I mean, I work in a predominantly women field, so in the middle of the night when we trying to stay awake, you have these very heavy
Mm-hmm.
sometimes conversations about we get real personal. Um and what I what I feel like the common thing is we work so hard, we have full-time jobs. I have a very demanding job as well, but a lot of us go home and still are taken on the full load of being mom and homemaker and everything else, and the husband is out doing his high demanding job, and his
Mm-hmm.
schedule just doesn't work for the family. So like he's got to be out, so you got to take care of the rest of the load, and we're going to have to get a babysitter to come on in and do whatever else we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And some days they come in like super stressed and super pissed off, and it's like, what happened? And you hear they vent. It's like, at what point is it fair? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
get your job is high in demand, but so is mine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
how come am I the only one who now has to take on?
Yes.
And I'm not speaking for myself because my kids are
Right.
old enough to really take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this is what I hear a lot. And I've experienced that when my daughters were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to be the one to do everything just because he can't. He's not
Right.
physically here to actually even do so.
Yeah.
So I think that causes a lot of issues with marriages or just relationships,
Mm-hmm.
period. And that's how they kind of separate. Like, if you're not ready to have a kid, and even if you are, you better be ready for those moments where it gets
Yeah.
crazy because you're trying to figure out. Then you start fighting about, well, I work more, or I work harder, or I do this. And it's like, okay, we both do things,
Yeah.
and we both came in this together. So how are we going to fix it?
Yeah. They did a study, and the study showed, like, I think it was like 5 to 7 women, and the study showed like doing the mom thing either on your own or being in a relationship but still taking the load, it's equivalent to working 3 full-time jobs with
I bet.
no days off, literally. So it's like, yeah, we're not singling out the men, but it's, a lot of men do have those jobs, right? They're bringing
Mhm.
home the bacon. And so the women are taking on that responsibility. And it's becoming a struggle, like a real
Mm-hmm.
struggle. It really is on a lot of women's mental health.
And then you also have the postpartum.
Yeah.
That's a big mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you
Um,
don't go through postpartum and you just had a baby, your hormones are out of control. So you may not have
Mm-hmm.
postpartum, you may not have the blues or anything like that, but mentally you just all over the place. You're trying to figure out this new life for yourself and
mhm,
take care of a whole new person. Like, what? I'm sorry. This is not
mhm,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't
No.
prepare us for that either. And we're in this world, the way society set how we have to work, how expensive things are, there's really no other way around it. Like, you can't call out of work. You
No.
have to be, we don't get enough maternity leave. You
Mm-hmm.
have to come back sooner than you really want to. And if you don't, then guess what? You can't pay your bills. So
Yeah,
now what? What do you do?
I know.
Not even trying to live on a one income household is
You can't.
insane.
You cannot.
There's
They
no
put that
possible
too.
way.
It's not achievable anymore. It is not. You have
It's,
to have dual income.
it's sad.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You have to have dual income. I saw a thing about in China, they
Mhm.
made a prison. I don't know if y'all two heard about it, but it
I
Oh,
did
made,
for
see that.
or
Yeah.
relaxation.
Korea, you
Sign me
can
up.
go, that's what I said. You can go to jail, once or twice a week
But why we
to
gotta go
just
to
relax
jail?
your mind. It's a jail. You,
Because people don't know how to relax
they
like
don't know
me.
how to
I am one
So
chill.
of
they
those
gotta
Yeah.
lock
people.
you up for you.
They
You
lock
would
you
have to
up.
lock me up to
Yeah,
stay
you
still.
put
I
on
would
a
agree.
whole jail outfit and you literally go into this jail just to chill and do nothing of what you would do in your normal life. They
Boy,
have
I
you
that
don't
better
know
give
here.
me
how to
like
chill.
some high class food, some
Yeah.
steak and potatoes, and a nice king size bed. The bed better feel like I'm at a hotel because you better not give me those jail beds.
She said, no.
Nope. But it's you need a moment. But I think workplaces should give like mental health days. I think they should incorporate maybe mental health hours.
Hmm.
Um, and just,
They
I don't
are
know.
the cause of the mental health issue.
It really is
It really is.
152%,
Yeah.
and they need to do something about it. If they want us to keep coming and show up for work and be able to do it, they got to meet us somewhere. But that's just
Hmm.
my opinion. But I would love it if we could sit and have some type of conversation and interaction with live people, and just get with real women's responses and just real women's like nitty gritty, and just to have that kind of interaction. So maybe our calm before the storm selves can work on that. Let's see.
Hmm.
I would definitely like that, like a little retreat kind of thing where we set up some type of activities for the whole day.
Yeah,
Hmm.
some
That would be
interaction.
cool.
Yeah, so
That
that
would
was
be
my bring to
cool.
the table. What you got for us, Steph? Anything for today's conversation?
Um, since we are talking about like moms and wives and stuff, I was watching this show the other day. This podcast
Mm,
had a spin-off of their podcast called Pod Wives. And I was just passing the time. It's a really good show, so
yep.
shout out to them. Y'all should watch it. But they really get personal and in
Mm,
depth about
mm,
their relationship with their partner, their husband, whatever. Because they're not really all wives, but a couple of them are, and there's just like long-term relationships.
Hmm.
And they were saying how, like, one guy was like he loves his wife, but he realizes that he's just not in love with her all the time. And he was so
mhm,
serious. And I'm
mhm.
like, I think I would punch you in the face if you told me that. And she was so, I think, they've been together for years, so they understand each other. They have that type of
Mm,
relationship. Um, but I'm like, do you think people could feel that way? Or do you think it's more like, I don't, like, I feel like I could say, I love you all the time. I may not like you today.
mm.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
for you to tell me you're not in love with me, Those are fighting words.
No,
That
yeah, I like
I agree.
wording it the way you worded it, like, because at first I was like, I mean, there might be sometimes that you might piss me off, but
Mhm.
the way you said it, like, I love you all the time, but I just don't like you sometimes. Yes,
Yes.
I
I
But
I
say
agree with
that.
that saying. Yeah,
Yeah, I say that to my person all the time.
I
Like
don't think
I don't like
I
you, but
stopped
I love
loving
you.
you. Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
stopped loving you for 5 minutes. Like,
not in love.
Right.
I'm not in love
Love.
today.
no.
And I watched that, and shout out to Steph because she called and was like, "Hey," and so I passed the time and I watched it, and I put notes down, and I didn't want to say anything to you because it was your topic, but that was the first thing, like being in love. Can you turn that on and off? Like, and how would you take that if your spouse said it to you, and do you feel like you can turn that on and off with your spouse? And I asked a couple people. I made some people watch it too, just to get some information back. Like, I'm not going to tell you my feelings. Just watch this podcast and tell me what you think. There was a lot of mixed stuff with that
Hmm.
podcast and how they viewed these couples.
Okay.
Yeah, and some people went really like deep in and like had a lot to say about her and how she was like not just with that, just like they watched a couple episodes and just how
Yeah.
she was like self-centered in a sense, very a little bit selfish, not really like hearing him, like listening to hear. It was more listening to respond. I got a lot of mixed stuff about that
From that
couple
particular
specifically.
couple,
Yes, from them
I
specifically.
I don't I think they have a certain type of relationship that they understand each other and they're
Yes.
very rough around the edges and the normal people outside ain't gonna get it and they're gonna call her all these things, but he's just as
Right.
crazy
He
with his
is.
responses to her. And I
Yep.
think they just mesh that way. They get
Yeah.
along that way and they can
Yeah.
understand each other. And like what would hurt my feelings from him saying something like it's like it rolls right off her because I think she understands what he's trying to
Mm.
say and we
Mm.
just don't.
But I think that's
Mm.
like with every relationship. There might be stuff
Yes.
in your relationship or in my
100%.
relationship that we take and you might be like, what? But we're just like
Yeah.
it's like you're used to it or you guys have an understanding. Like, that's in every relationship.
It
Yeah.
definitely is. It's three couples though, and you can see it's great to watch because it's
They are
three
funny.
funny, three
Hmm.
couples, three different point of views. But the best part for me, something I picked up from it is they are six individuals.
Yes. Uh-huh.
They are six individuals. So their
Hmm.
individuality shows as well as their team. And
Yeah.
it's so good to watch the dynamics.
So
So
it's three couples on the
three
show. It's
couples.
Three to
normally three
four.
couples.
It's three
Oh,
to
the
four
two
because they had an
episodes I watched was
extra.
three. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
could
Joe
be three to
Budden,
four.
his
Okay.
long-term girlfriend. I don't know. I think it's his partner for the podcast with his
Yeah.
wife. That's the one
Hmm.
who's rough around the edges, and then the middle person. I think they're his part. Is his
They
partner
all
too.
work for him
Yeah,
on his pod.
pretty
It's a
much.
it's a
Yeah.
spin-off off of the Joe Budden podcast. It's
Yes.
Okay,
Pod
okay. I
Wives.
know. I know what
And
Right.
you're saying.
yeah, so I was just listening to their how they talk to each other and their relationship
Yes.
and
It's
things that they do. It's like,
so good
but
though.
that's my favorite couple. Her, the rough around the edges. I love
Yes.
both of them because he be saying some wild craziness, and
Wild.
so does she. She's
Yes.
like, "You come home run down. We can't even have
Right.
sex."
Or she's like, I'm trying to get your attention and you on the phone from 6 p.m. until 10:30.
Yeah.
Where do I got the time? Where do you give me time? And they're like 10:30, he's on the phone. It was so good. But yeah, it's a good watch.
Hmm.
But I came to my last question for us. Would y'all I put pod wives exclamation exclamation. How about would y'all do pod husbands? Would y'all incorporate our people to our roundtable? Would y'all be open to having a episode or two with the husbands and boyfriends?
I wouldn't mind. I don't know if my husband would do it. I don't know if he's willing to do it though.
I wouldn't mind, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, he'll probably do it.
Yeah, I
It
I
would
don't
be
know.
fun.
I gotta
Something to
see.
think about, right? Something to think because I'm like, wow, that's a really good concept. I mean, we would definitely keep it not so crazy like theirs, but it
Hmm.
would just be good to see our personalities and
Hmm.
who we mesh well with, our people.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Okay.
that
I
sounds
like I
good.
like the concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about couples and stuff, I've been watching the Nelly and Ashanti show on Peacock.
Mm.
Okay.
I
And
love it. I
Really?
do. Um, I feel like you're starting to see them more like because we see them but you don't really see like we know Nelly he's a jokester and everything like that but now we're starting to see Ashanti more personal and stuff like that and she just had the baby well it was like she had the baby 4 months ago when they was recording the show and
Mm.
stuff but in the beginning when they talked about them getting back together I'm like wow it was really fast.
it was.
Wow.
It was really fast. They got married really fast. Their only struggle is where they live,
Mm.
like, because now they live in Long Island. Um, but then he doesn't want to stay in New York. He wants to go live in St. Louis. So that's the only
Oh.
struggle you could see. She gets a little bit uncomfortable with him saying he doesn't want to
But
live.
I also heard that he doesn't want to do diapers and all this other stuff.
Right. So that
I
was my
mean,
next
no,
thing. So she was like, I don't know how you sleep during the baby crying all night. And he was just like, you look, you're good. You get me while when the baby starts walking and stuff like that, that's when I come in and stuff like that and take over. What do you feel about that?
I don't agree with that.
Hmm.
Right.
I have I have a lot of strong feelings on that.
But
Um,
she's very, very, she's a first time mom. So she's very attached to the baby that I don't even think she cares.
I think you do care at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
because I remember being a first time mom and it's so overwhelming. And no matter how attached to your baby, you need a minute and you need to feel like somebody's there to help you. You're not doing it all on your own. So I hear that you're telling me you want to take the baby when the baby's 1 and 2. That's not when I need help. I need help today.
Hmm.
Yes.
Like, what about what I need for today?
Right.
Hmm.
I get that this is your uncomfortable phase with the baby, but
Mm.
it's uncomfortable for both of us. Like
Right.
Hmm.
she just made the baby, she had to carry the baby, she had to deliver the baby, she had to
Right.
heal from doing all that. And now
Right.
you're going to say that you can't help because the baby's a baby?
Hmm.
Mm. Right.
I don't feel like that's fair even if she is saying she's okay with it and it's
Mm-hmm.
not fair to her.
Yeah. I think with him, and I think he said he did that with past kids.
Mm.
But I think, and also the way people edit things, it might
Yeah.
be extravagant, and it's
Yeah.
probably like he does help, but we just don't see it.
Right.
So she has her cousin slash nanny that's always there, and I feel like. It's a good show. I'm not gonna say it's not a good show. You see their love. They really love each other. They get through things and stuff like that. The the with them being he's on tour, she's on tour, then it's like how do we come together and stuff like that. But I think it's a good show. Um, but yeah, the only thing is like really the baby.
Mm.
And
Which is huge.
Yeah.
mhm,
That is a
And for
huge thing.
me, it's humongous. Like having a baby can make or break you. Like y'all could just break up because y'all not parenting together and it
mhm.
becomes too much.
Can you say humongous the right way? Shout out to mommy.
Humongous. Humongous.
And then I also like to see like how she is so cool with his kids,
Mm.
previous kids.
Hmm.
Because when they was first started dating, they was young. Now his
Hmm.
kids are adults. So it's like she
Mm.
has this connection with them. So I
Hmm.
think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a good show. They're really cute together.
I
They're
need
really
to watch it. I haven't watched it, so I
Yeah, I
maybe
haven't.
have to
I only
watch it.
saw that snippet. I was like, what?
Me too on
no, I
social
think that
media.
Hmm.
like I said, the way people edit things to make it seem like like he don't want to take care of
He
his
don't do
kids. It's
nothing.
probably not
Yeah.
even like that. It
Okay.
really
Right.
probably is not, but they like to bring in the attention and stuff like that. Um, and then another show that I'm can't stop watching is
Mm.
Love Island.
Oh my God. Everybody,
But I'm
my
still,
kid
I'm
is stuck on
still,
that.
I haven't like, I'm still catching up. So
Oh,
I'm like on episode 13 or something.
okay.
But I'm like, girl,
I
I
have
be up
got to watch
late.
it.
Last night I was up to like 2:30 in the morning. Like, all right, you gotta stop watching this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's
I
so good. You gotta catch up on it. It's
I
I
so
do
hear
have
good.
to
about it.
catch up. My
It's so
person's coworker's godson is on the show. So,
Oh, really?
yes. Yes.
It's like
So,
from the beginning or like
I think came in on episode 7, if I'm not mistaken.
he's Spanish.
So, no, he's not. He's
She
white or
trying to pin him
Italian.
out. She
I know. I don't want to. I don't want to put
That's what I'm
in
like
case you don't
trying to
want to be
figure it
put
out.
on blast, right? I don't
Yeah,
want to put on blast, but I'll tell you on the sideline.
yeah,
So we were having a conversation, and he jumped out and was like, he told my daughter, like, "Oh, my coworker's godson's on the show." So my daughter did the same thing. Who? Which one? So he's like, "Let me find out. Hold on." So he got the name, and they're like, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, "I gotta watch this show. I definitely gotta watch this show." But yeah, so his coworker's godson is on the show, and like everyone is ranting and raving about this
it's
season. It's
crazy.
insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The girl is oh, so like okay, this couple met, they became a couple like the first day, and the girl became very attached to the guy. They didn't want to explore no one else, right? But they still like because you
okay.
all kissing at the same, you gotta kiss this one, you gotta kiss this one, you gotta kiss this one. I'm like, that's too much for
Uh-huh.
me.
They into
Um,
that.
like
Mm.
even I was watching it and my husband's like, what are you watching? That he got caught up in it too.
That's how it
I
always
got it.
is.
It always, right.
But yeah, she became very attached to him and every morning the men make the women breakfast and all this stuff and she's
Oh.
like, you need to do more. And I was like, he's doing a lot. He don't want to talk to no other girl. She became very attached to him. And now it's like they broke up. So you gotta watch it to see
Yeah.
it.
I definitely have to. I have to watch it.
I'm
I
trying to
definitely have to
I'm
watch it.
trying to figure out.
She said he need to do more, and now they broke up.
No,
And now
she
they
she
broke up.
just she just wanted more. Like I get it because
He-
certain guys they would be like, oh, okay, come, let's go do yoga together, like with their
Mm-hmm.
girl. So she wanted
Mm.
him to be spontaneous and do stuff like that. And he
Okay.
was just like, he was not a
That's not
bad
his
guy.
thing.
Right.
And she landed up like I think it was like a recoupling, and she was
Mm.
left by herself. And
Ooh.
a girl picked him.
Ooh.
So she was like, okay, you didn't come comfort me. And then you had to sleep in the same bed with her. I'm like, he's supposed to sleep in the bed with her because that's his couple. And she got mad and she started calling him all these names, like degrading him, that I was like, I can't with this.
Red flag. Red
Yes,
Right.
he
flag
was
on the play. Red
right.
flag
He
on the
was like,
play.
I can't deal with, he was like, I can't deal with this I can't deal with this toxic stuff. But yes, you guys have to catch up on it.
I do. I've got to catch up.
It's really, really, really okay. I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So
Y'all are hilarious.
I
I
just
definitely have to catch up.
yeah. So that's the episode that I
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Something to watch. Two things to watch.
No, you
So,
guys definitely have to watch. My mom is like on episode 20 something. I'm like, hold on, girl, I'm trying to
oh,
catch up.
oh, okay. Yeah, we got to watch stuff. What are we
Yeah.
doing? We're missing
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
I always miss out on TV.
We
Oh,
Always.
missing out.
but
I
it's
try. I
it's
try.
good.
I can't ever commit and finish something.
That's me. I have a lot of shows that I'm like, I'm gonna finish that. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
never
watch
finish
this
them.
show, never
Mm.
get to it. Like sometimes I have to
Same.
write it down. You know, me and my sticky pads. I be like, "What's that show? Let me write it down so I can try to watch it."
Yes.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
all
Yes.
right.
that was my two
Bring
things.
to the
And
table.
then the Nelly Ashanti thing kind of fell in because we was talking about like mental health too, like with her having as a first time mom, it's
Yeah.
a lot. And then she didn't. want to go back to singing. Like she didn't want to go back to doing shows because she didn't want to leave the baby. So it became a lot to her.
Okay.
It's rough.
It's understandable, right? Exactly.
It's
So
a struggle.
yeah,
Definitely.
but thank God she got, the people who she got in her life that could help her.
100%. You need a
Not
village.
everybody has that.
No,
Everybody does
not
not.
everybody get a full-time nanny. Like
Amen,
there's
sister. We
people out. So I
can't afford
also
it.
feel like for her, she has a full-time nanny. So if he don't want to help, for her, it's not that detrimental. It's not that stressful because she has someone to pick up where he chooses not to.
Right.
Hmm.
Me, you, everyday people.
Mm,
If you don't help me, nobody else is helping me. So
That's it.
it's gonna cause more of an issue between the two
I agree.
when you don't have a nanny. Like,
mm-hmm.
Right.
should he help? Yes, but is he paying for the nanny? That's his contribution.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Crazy how
good,
you look. It's true, right? You got to
right?
look at it how you look at it.
So that works for them. But normal me, when I had my twins, I didn't have a nanny, and I had to do most 95% of the work. I was
Right.
Mm.
not very happy about that,
152%. I agree.
And he
Yeah,
said that
and
he's like, that's why we pay the nanny.
Un.
he
But
pays the
she,
nanny, so you
but you,
can't.
but you get it, right? He said
Yeah.
that she's fine with that. That goes into the podcast where we might not understand
Right,
their relationship, but it
You
right.
works
know
for them.
what? Kim, thank you for doing that because it also goes into Steph's going to understand when he said financial abuse. Do you remember that part? I'm
Yeah,
telling you, see, all of this is making a full circle. Kim, you got to watch that.
I'm
Wife
gonna
Yes,
watch
Pod,
it.
you Pod Wives, you got to watch it. But look, the
yes.
whole thing makes a full circle. It's so
Yeah,
crazy. It's so
Right, because you
crazy.
only get a little snippet into someone's
Yes,
life,
exactly.
and you
yes,
try. Right.
That's why I
See.
said like with the editing and stuff like that, they edit it to be like that. He could have
100%.
probably said, "Well, I changed the baby's diaper last night," but we don't see that part. You
Right.
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yep.
Yes. So
it's
for
they
them,
like
it works.
yeah, for them it works. They look happy and love
Yeah.
and I'm happy for them.
Same here.
Good
I've come
That
for
to
was
them.
learn
you would never think that they would get back together, but they did.
that and that. Yes. After everything, take away all the money. We are all just human beings.
Yep.
Hmm.
Literally, we're all just human beings
1000%.
trying to make it in this crazy, cruel world.
Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
Yes.
Hmm.
But yeah, so great combo. Anything else we got before we go to our lovely Steph for our quote?
Um. I was bringing to the table ladies group
Yeah.
chats and how they could get a little crazy. Um. And someone I know mentioned to me that their group chat got read.
No.
That was not good English, but her man read her group chat.
Lord.
Lord, you saw your faces. It was like, ah,
Yes.
the color leaves from within. Yes.
Yes.
How
Your
would you?
whole
How do you feel about that?
I guard. I'm gonna be honest here because I'm just being honest. That is probably the only reason why I have a passcode on my cell phone. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm
The
not even
ladies
joking.
group
It's the
chat
ladies group chat.
is
Honestly,
wild.
that's it. That's the only reason why I have a passcode
It's
on my
so
phone.
true. The
It's
group
crazy.
chat is crazy.
Yes,
The
it's
things
always
that we
popping.
say
It's
is
always
out of
popping.
control.
Yes.
And some people's feelings are going to be hurt if they
A
read
lot of
group
people's
chats.
feelings is gonna be hurt. Listen, the
Why
Lord
would
is
you
gonna
do it to
stand
yourself?
when it's time for me to die and go to heaven. He's literally going to have to question me on that group chat before he lets me through the gate. That's all that's stopping me is that group chat.
It's a group chat.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Should you be held accountable for things that are said in the group chat, though?
I mean, talk to me about it. We could talk about it. It's not for you to see because some things are better left unsaid. That's why I'm not
Hmm.
saying it to you and I'm venting. That's what this is
Yeah.
called, venting sessions.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So
Pick and choose your battles.
she was held accountable for her group chat, and
Oh
it's
Lord,
not looking good over
I
Oh
can
my God.
imagine. Oh no, I feel bad. You just made my stomach hurt.
there. Yeah. I'm like, you just don't do that. Just like I would never
No.
read their group chats. Like
Yes.
people
Hmm.
say off the wall crazy things.
Right.
First of all, we joke. Women joke a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
and say wild things.
Yep, I
So
agree.
to all those who want to read our group chats, please don't do it.
Stay out of
Stay
it.
out of your ladies group
Stay
chats.
out of
Ladies,
it. Stay out of
we
your men's group chat. That's men
yes.
talk. This is our
Mind
talk.
your business. Okay.
Yes,
You
Right.
stay
stay
in
in
your
your
phone and
lane.
I'll stay in
In
mine.
mine. You can look at every other message. That women's group chat, don't touch it. Don't
No,
touch
but
it.
how they got her group chat was on her laptop. You know, the
Oh,
That's why I don't link the two.
amen, Kim.
oh,
That's why I have,
was the ding
yep.
ding.
That is
Got
why
it.
I
Nope.
don't link
That's
the
why I have
two.
a Google Chromebook and not an Apple MacBook.
Mine is linked. I don't even
You know what I
care though.
mean?
Whatever.
No, I
Shouldn't
be
have read
turning it
it.
off. I be turning it off.
Yeah, don't open that group chat. Please stay away from that group chat.
Yes. Okay, that's
Mm-mm.
all I had.
Mm,
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
That-
put a
So,
passcode on. You can put a passcode on messages.
I mean, that's why I got a
well,
passcode on my
not
phone
when
in
you,
general.
she had, you know how when you open a laptop, if it's open,
Oh,
it's
it's
just gonna
different for a
Yeah,
show you
laptop. Yeah.
what you're
yeah,
gonna, what your
yeah.
message said. All you gotta do
Mm.
is click on it and it's gonna
Serious.
give you the whole thing.
I could just
Because
imagine
I
how
got
much
a
scrolling
passcode
he
on
did.
my notes. I got a passcode on my, like,
Same.
you could do like certain apps
Yep.
have a passcode.
Or put it
How
in
do
the
you
hidden
remember all
folder.
those? I need one and one only because I can't remember them.
No, no, no. Like, I mean, I have one. I think is it the passcode to your phone or something? Or you can
Yeah,
make
that's how
one.
I said it. Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
it. That's how I said it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. All
Yeah.
right, ladies.
All right, Steph. Well, give us a good quote, honey.
All right. So my quote for the day is you don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens.
Mm,
Mandy Hale. Hale, yes.
okay. Yeah. It's always tough. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I
Thank you.
always give
Thank
myself the
you.
difficult names.
Oh,
I don't even
oh,
know
wait.
why.
And you choose it.
Well, I don't read the name. I'm reading the
You
quote, and
just
then
like
it's
the
like,
quote.
oh,
Well, then be like, I like this one, unknown.
Yeah.
I'm taking away their credit.
Right,
It's
right. We'll
okay.
take it.
You had the hard name. I didn't ask for
I
it.
didn't tell you to do that. You need to
I didn't
talk to your mama.
your mama and your dad. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yes. All right,
All
ladies.
right. We want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on all social media at Calm Before the Storm Podcast. And it was fun, and we'll see you next week.
See you
Bye.
next week.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.